Hey guys, what's up? I don't know if it's like a big to-do or whatever, but I'm live and I wanted to go over some stuff with you. Who's here? Oh, hi. Yeah, I just wanted to go over some stuff. So a couple of you guys know that I went and did an ayahuasca ceremony. I don't even know how you say it. I did an ayahuasca ceremony. I participated in an ayahuasca ceremony and it was amazing and it was life-changing, and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about what I heard about Santa Maria today. For those of you who don't know what Santa Maria is, it's the more reverent name for marijuana, weed, whatever we call it, medicinal marijuana, medicine, all the things. So it's just a more reverent way of approaching marijuana. And like, I've always wondered, like, why does this stuff work so well for me? Like, I begged my mother to take a few puffs when she was believing every doctor on the planet and taking lots of pills. Tried to get her to try it and she wouldn't. And so I've always wondered, like, why it helped me so much. And I've never really pursued the why. I just pursued the benefit that marijuana has always given me. So yeah, so we'll talk about that just briefly, and then I can't tell where my camera is on my phone. And then just like how we're doing in the apocalypse, you guys, I love you. I miss you so much. I miss everyone. I miss going and doing things and hanging out and seeing my pals and, you know, doing all the things. Oh, look, I tried to make it like the between two ferns thing. Hi, Jess. Hopefully one day those will be hemp plants, which would be awesome. Because that would be way cool. But for right now, we can't do that. That's not a thing. So as soon as it's a thing, it'll be a thing, and it'll be between two hemp plants. But it won't be nearly as funny as Zach Galifianakis. But anyway, so I just wanted to know how everybody is holding up and who's trying to kill who. And hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is actually right there in the other room. I want to know who is ready to throw their kids at the door. Maybe we could do a trade. I'll quarantine. We've been quarantined for 7-8 days, something like that. Right after I got back from ceremony, I was like, nope, this shit's no, better safe than sorry. I don't care about all the whack stuff going on. I don't particularly, well, some of them I really like, some of the conspiracy theories that are out there that are going on right now. And the one that I really hope is true is where like all the crazy pedophile fuckers are going down, even like the popes, and Epstein apparently is alive and cut a deal with the government. And I really hope that shit's true, actually. I really hope that shit's true. Just because it'd be awesome. So there's definitely like a shift going on, as everybody, I think, has been able to feel. You're welcome. I won't say who went with me to the ayahuasca ceremony. I'll let him kind of tell you guys that if he's going to. But when we came back, we literally, I think, tipped the scales of awareness, and Mother Earth purged. I know that earthquakes were really scary for most people, especially you, Jess. Oh my gosh. I'm so worried about you and your family. Do we have any? I don't know if any comments are coming in. Sorry, guys. Anyway, Mother Earth kind of like purged, and there's a lot of people also saying that she's kind of grieving with us, and she's making room and creating space for a lot of positivity. A lot of people are becoming aware of what's going on in our world right now. Anyway, so I just want, how are you guys holding up? I know how you're holding up, Jess. I know how you're holding up, Jeffrey. If you guys want to chime in, just let me know. But anyway, ayahuasca is freaking amazing. Like, I don't know what to say about it, honestly, because it did for me what I couldn't do for myself in 20 years, or what I hadn't figured out to do for myself in 20 years. I stutter a lot now because I try to watch what I say and how I say it, because it taught me a lot about intention, and like, I love you too, taught me about intentions and just a lot of crazy stuff. But like, it just kind of peels you away layer by layer by layer, and you go in with like you thinking that you're going to see all these visions and all these cool things, and you do. I mean, you hallucinate, but I was able to kind of, on the second night after the second dose, which was insane. Like, I didn't think I was going to need to go there, but I had a second dose, and that's when the purging started happening, and I started barfing so loud, and I was so worried about shitting myself. I even told Maria, like, Maria, I don't want to shit myself. I even had my man go look for those really thin Depends underwear, because I was so worried about crapping myself, because I heard that can happen. So anyway, I didn't crap myself. I purged out of all things, but I was able to make it to the toilet and whatever. So don't let that scare you from an ayahuasca ceremony. The ayahuasca, madre ayahuasca, so they call, it just really helps peel back layers. And I was like trying to reconnect with myself and reconnect with a part of me that I felt like I lost a really long time ago. And it was crazy because I was just like, we're coming for you, we're coming for you. Like, I'm not leaving until this is done. And it like literally happened, and it was amazing. And I don't know how. They said like they don't know how. I know there's a lot of prayer and intentions that go into ayahuasca, and so I'm thinking like it's that too, like super worthy, awesome people just praying a shit ton of intention into your ayahuasca medicine, and just going in like knowing kind of what you want to accomplish. And like even if you want to accomplish something that might not be, hey guys, hey Tyson, hey Robert, might not be like what actually happens once the medicine starts kicking in. And I was purging, I was puking so hard this one time, but it was Mother Ayahuasca going in and finding just negative bullshit that I was holding on to. Like, I didn't see visuals of what it was. I just knew that she was like digging in there and getting out all the junk, and I was puking it out. And every time I puked, I was like, yes, thank you, okay, sweet. And then finally, like, all this, sorry, I gotta look down because if I look at the camera, it's weird. And I was like, finally, like, I was peeling back layer after layer after layer and getting all this puke out. And every time I puked, I was like super excited that I just barfed my guts out. And I was like, poor girl next to me and the dude next to me, like, oh, like, it was so hard, but it was so good. It was so good for me. And I finally understand what you freaking hippies mean by like make space, because I didn't even know what that was, like making time and space for yourself. And you can't make time and space and give love to everyone around you. It's like, it's so cliche and people say it all the time, like, you've got to take care of yourself first or you can't take care of anybody. And it's like so true, but it apparently has to smack you in the face for you to realize it, or you have to go and do an ayahuasca ceremony to cleanse yourself of all the crap you've loaded on yourself. Like, you just realize that a lot of it is like so self-induced. And even in sharing circle, when you're like, the space ride is over, but you're still, I mean, the medicine's still going through you and still working, and you're still downloading all this stuff. But I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, it was amazing. Hi from Autumn and I. Hi guys. I love you. I miss you. And I'm sorry that we can't hug, but we can air hug. Oh, hug myself. Oh. I've been doing that a lot lately too. It's been really nice to just like remember that it's okay. Like, I wanted a way to like wind down too, like, right? So like I have a lot of kids, and I have the twins, the toddlers, and, you know, preteen and teenagers and kids moving out, and just like this wide spectrum of like stuff going on, family stuff. And I just, for years and years and years and years, I don't know how to slow down. I was a single mom for 15 years, like for so long, and I couldn't even close my eyes without them like fluttering. And I would see, like, I would like be overloaded with thought, and I just was like, this meditation crap is such a lie. Like, everybody just acts like it's so easy, and they just sit there and they're so calm. And I was like, how the hell do these people do it? And I'm so thankful that ayahuasca was able to just like download all that stuff to my brain, so that I could be as awesome as I want to be. And I'm getting all choked up because it was so cute and it was so awesome and amazing. And I got these earrings. These are my ceremony earrings. Pretty, right? So these, I was like, ooh, Inga's gonna be so jelly. But not really. I'm like, she's gonna love them. They had really colorful ones too. She's like, you should get the really colorful ones. I'm like, no, I like the more natural. Like, it matches my gray coming in, like toads. Like, you guys can't even see it right now, but it's there, I promise. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because my next move is going to be having something to do with like getting our shit together while we have the time to get our shit together, and start learning some new tricks and start moving with this this whole energy shift that's happening. And like, you got to kind of get in and fit in right now, you know what I mean? Because like, shit's getting so crazy, it's either gonna suck you in, or you're gonna rise above it and be happy regardless of like what's going on in the world and all the trouble and tragedy and murder and mayhem that they put in front of our face on every screen that we own. Like, even go get gas and there's a freaking TV on. Like, it's so dumb, you guys. So I was gonna start a group, and what I do, like, I started these little sessions that I do in the morning, and I'm still trying to get used to it, and I sleep in sometimes, but I really like getting up with the sun. They call it our circadian, sounds like a Star Trek term, but circadian rhythm, something like that. I don't know, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be aware. Anyway, so I like to wake up with the sun. I actually have an amazing view out some windows in my living room that, like, I see 45th South. I call it the 45th South Mountain. I see all of Cottonwood. I see all of the things over that way because I kind of live a little higher. So anyway, I have a huge view in my front window that I've never appreciated before in the morning time. And I just like, I sit there and I just sit there and I watch the sun come up, and I just tell myself that I love myself, and I'll give myself a hug, and I'll be like, because when I had my ayahuasca ceremony, I really felt like I was kind of circadian rhythm. Thank you, Tyson for the win. I just say thank you. Like, Mother Ayahuasca helped me connect to like my child self that I forgot about. Like, I drummed, like I played percussion, I can read music, I can do beats and shit. Like, why am I not doing sound bath music, people? Like, I have no idea. But guess who's gonna start learning? This lady. I would kick ass in sound bath music, those bowls and all the I don't even know what they're called. Like the shakers and the rattles and all the things. Like, I can do that stuff, and like, I forget what I can do. And I played softball for freaking years upon years upon years of my life. Like, I can play ball, I can coach a team, I can do lots of stuff. I just forgot, like, over time. You just forget over time, and you have kids and you kind of lose yourself every time you have a kid. And I think that's part of like postpartum. I probably experienced postpartum. I think most people do. I don't visit doctors because I don't like them filling my head with other shit that I don't need to hear that may not be true. So I stay away, but I know that has something to do with it. So that helps me in the morning when I watch the sun come up. It's just a whole different level that you're on. And like, I can sit and as silly as it sounds, like, ayahuasca helped me just the ceremony itself and some of the breathing that you need to do. There's a medicine that they drop in your eyes that they use in the jungle, and it's awesome, but it burns so freaking bad. Oh my god, it burns so bad. And so then you really need to breathe. You have to breathe through it because it's like, it's burning your face off, and as tough as you think you are, like, this shit will put you out. Oh my gosh. And then Hape, of course, if you guys don't know what Hape is, it's amazing, and it helps open up different chakras in your body, which thankfully I had a really good friend there with me to tell me that there's different types of Hape before that part of the ceremony, so that I knew which area to work on. I really like the third eye one. Like, you see it, like, actually, like, take all the calcium out of your third eye and open it up so you can just start being more aware that way, just from ancient tobacco that gets shot up, like right here, and it only lasts a second, and you're not like super high or anything. It just opens you up. So the point of me telling you guys all this, not that I'm like, hallelujah, you know what I mean, but just like, I feel like there's a lot of changes that I can make now that I'm like totally easily making. Like, I've never gotten up early in the morning and cooked. Like, I just wasn't that Nancy Cleaver. And now we do, and I start everybody's day off right, it seems like, and we all kind of like, the kids wake up to mom and dad awake first, which is kind of cool, instead of me just like, once the twins wake up, I'm like trying to halfway function, get some coffee, make some breakfast, do the damn thing, make a few bottles, change a few diapers, hopefully not turn on a show, because like TV is like so bad, so I just use it for emergencies when I need to work lately. So far so good, we'll see. But the point of it is I want us all to do it together. Can we all do it together? Does anybody want to do it with me? Like, if I start something where like I'll just be the guinea pig and I'll film myself like what I do. Oh yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, you think there has to be like these techniques and stuff to meditating and to yoga and all these things that have these labels on them, but really it's just like, get up, get some breaths, not breasts, unless you want to get some breasts first. It's not about learning those techniques and then finally being able to relax, or finally being able to do the poses, or like whatever. Like, there's a lot of healing benefits to breathing. Breath, I've come to learn, is like our best defense to anything, is breathing and just taking it in, and like it's so easy. And you can even like, that's the best thing too, like ayahuasca teaches you like to just not even feel stupid if you have to go I know, right, Tyson? I know, right? Every time you purge, like you puke or you go number 2 in the bathroom, like you're still like, oh, thank you, Mother Ayahuasca, for making room. Like, you feel like it's still working and she's still cleansing you out. It's been nice, to say the least. Woohoo! Thanks, babe. I think it's working. Like, I'm not a terrible human to live with, but I mean, I have my moments like most of us do, and ayahuasca has really helped me create balance for the entire family, because like I am in charge, whether Jeffrey says or not. But yeah, dude, you can breathe through anything. Seriously, Jessica, like, I didn't even know this. Like, that's probably why I smoked for so freaking long. I smoked for like 10, 15 years. Then I vaped for another 8. And I am like 15 days, no vaping. I smoked a cigarette. I cheated. And I smoked my kid's Jewel when she came over. And I put myself in a coma on accident because I hadn't been vaping in so long, and that shit just like is so potent. And so anyway, I had to go lay down on the couch, and so that taught me not to cheat. But that's just another change I'm trying to make. Like, I want that medicine to keep working in my body, and if I contaminate my body with certain things, it's just not going to be as effective, and I want the whole experience to be really effective, because it's like a once in a lifetime thing, guys. I thought I'd have to go to Peru for that. So I want to start a group, and I want to, like, I'll show you guys what I do, because you don't have to know all these breathing techniques. You just have to know like 1 or 2. And yoga, I mean, yeah, yoga, if you want to learn yoga, it's great. But most of us that are like so seriously out of shape and unhealthy, like, yoga is so hard, and it's hard to get what mentally and spiritually out of it you need as well, because yoga is all of that all together, as far as I understand. It's not just about posing and making your body strong. It's about going in and meditating and going within and being with yourself too. So it's really hard to do that when you can't do the moves and you're shaking and you're sweating and you're like, oh my god, this is for the birds, what the hell. Like, I have almost every time. Like, did anybody ever try Taibo? Like, they made that shit like so easy, and then you do it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. So anyway, I get up and I breathe and I stretch. I do stretches from being athletic that I know will help my body. I move my body any way I feel like moving. Like, I'll just, like, stretch and breathe and just move back and forth and just kind of talk to myself and see where I'm at and just like stretch, and like, that's just as good, you guys. That's like so just as good. So if you want to wake up with me and you want to breathe with me and you want to drink like some tea or some coffee with me, and I'll show you like what little stretches I do, but really they're just because that's where I'm sore and I'm kinked. Like, you guys just gotta, like, I have this weird pain right here when I move my arms like too far over backward, and I'm like, what the hell, that's not even a joint or anything. So like, I have got to be seriously out of shape if the middle of my arm is hurting when I move it like too far back. That means like something's going on, but that's okay, because I've been working on that baby weight for a few years. So I'm going back on the shake diet. I don't know if anybody's done a shake diet. I did Herbalife. I lost 40 pounds. I know how to do it. I know how to keep it off, which is good. So you guys can come on that journey with me too if you want. Or you can watch me do it, and then you can follow suit if you like what you see. But I'm happy to help you there as well. It's funny because I just got tagged in a memory this morning of starting a weight loss challenge 6 years ago. And it was like I had already lost the 40 pounds on Herbalife. But my buddy Jared sold this stuff called Visalis, and he's like, come on, just come do it. People will see the progress, and you'll be able to sell it and all the things. And that memory popped up last night that I've started a health challenge, so I thought that that was kind of ironic. And Jared actually ended up passing away last night in that accident up in Layton. That was him. So it's kind of been a weird day, actually, because I'm like, well, the universe is like talking in so many different crazy ass, cool ass ways. Yeah, so that was kind of weird, but it was kind of cool because I didn't have to go searching for the memories, because I just looked at that stuff at that time period, and I was able to go through and look at pictures of Jared and those kinds of things. And he did something good on a day that he wasn't even alive. First day he wasn't alive. He did a lot of good stuff, actually. So anyway, anybody that knew him, my heart goes out to you. And I want to start my group, and I'm hoping that you guys like actually watch this. I know it's really long and I'm a little boring, but I do want to start this group, and I was thinking about calling it Apocalypse Apothecary, because I think it's funny. Oh, because we're going to learn about Santa Maria too. So we are going to have our medical cannabis handy, journaling in the morning too. If you want to journal, I don't journal every time. Like, I have genius fucking ideas in the morning. Like, I'll smoke a bowl, I'll watch the sunrise, I'll take some deep breaths, because the earthquakes and shit, and all the things. And if I feel like writing something down, I will. If I have a work idea, a life idea, like whatever. Gratitude journals are huge right now, and the universe keeps nagging at me to do one, so I'm gonna do one of those. I've never really been a journaler, but it's like the universe has told me like 30 freaking times this month alone. Like, I've never even heard of a gratitude journal until, like, yeah, it's way weird. So I will do that, and I want my kid to do that too. If you guys have outrageous kids, let's try that together too. See if a gratitude journal helps them. I'll be getting her up in the morning to do all this stuff pre-school activity, because we're all trying to get used to homeschooling our kids right now. I'm only used to them being here half the day and working. I'm getting used to working all day. I mean, being with the kids all day and trying to fit in work. Yeah, we're all going through it, man. Let's wake the fuck up. Let's get some shit done. Let's look at the beautiful sky. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's stretch our body, and let's change ourselves, man. We got a lot of time to just change ourselves for the better. So, you guys tell me what I should name my group, because I like Apocalypse Apothecary, like, a lot. But you don't have to like it. Okay. Well, that's all my boring nuts want to talk about. And I love you guys. And everybody needs to get on, please. Will everybody just be brave and get on a video? And Tyson, did you see my beehive buds back here, by the way? It's really small, but I'm trying to rep my friends, because I love you guys so much. Okay. So if you guys want to be in my group. Oh, can I just say that really quick too, just in case anybody's like still watching? Okay, so like, I'm gonna do it, god dang it. I don't want the Utah Cannabis United group to be a dumping ground. I don't mean to call it that. If I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but I just don't want it to be the same post that gets posted in like 5 other groups. Like, we all follow all the groups. There's no need to be just slam posting in all of them. Like, I generally post in, Utah Patients for Cannabis and Natural Choices, UPCNC. I usually post there. I feel like everybody is pretty much part of that group. So anyway, I just don't want our page to get bogged down. We're a smaller, more intimate group. I like to have conversations with people, real conversations, post real shit. If it doesn't have anything to do with Utah, please don't post it. I don't care what Kentucky's doing right now. Like, I love that the whole nation is on their own path, but I only have so much brain power in here, and I want to keep it all for Utah. So keep it Utah. Don't spam. Please don't spam. If you're posting it in other groups too, just we see it in those groups. That's cool, man. Just let's have unique conversations. We're people, we're humans, we love everybody and each other. That goes along with this page as well. Anybody that posts to it, and I don't mind if you post like your daily deals of your products. I don't mind that at all. Like, I don't feel like that's spamming. If it's a good product and people are buying it and you want people to know about it, yeah, for sure. Like, just don't overdo it. Obviously, I love your face too, Jessica. I miss you. I miss everyone. Really, I do. Anyway, I'm super boring on live, but I don't care. I love you. Did you guys see those badass jobs I've been posting on the career fair page? Please go to the career fair page if you need a job and you're displaced right now. If you're working in any industry where you don't have a job anymore, like, I am posting jobs that are available, and it's in cannabis. So maybe it's the universe telling you, it's time, motherfuckers. I love it. Okay, well, you can do it. Okay, we're going to start a group. And we're going to post this video everywhere so people can be bored out of their mind and have a really good nap tonight, because it's like reading the Bible. She puts me right to sleep. Never did jive with those pages. Rolled some joints with it though, but anyway. I love you guys and I miss you, and once again we'll be together again. One day we will. We shall.